519. Now, Roy Wood has been out
That's right.
today.
Roy Wood is in the newsroom. Roy, you actually helped out in another medical emergency in the community.
That's correct, Phil. Chief photographer Chuck Malden and I were on Interstate 65, and we were trying to get some video of how the freeway had been closed down, the snow, the drifting snow, the stranded cars, and what we found were stranded motorists, stranded truckers, and we also came upon a Trailways bus that had a lady traveling here from Montgomery that had a sick child. We decided to take the lady and her child in our vehicle and try to get them to Brookwood Hospital for medical treatment. We started down Highway 31, and we got to Vestavia, where we ran into Vestavia firefighters who were stranded with a pregnant lady who had gone into labor. We helped them load her into an Alabama power truck that had four-wheel drive and had some chains on the tires, and they took off, headed to Brookwood up Highway 31. Snow drifts along Highway 31 got very, very deep, however, and about halfway there, they became stuck. So we took the lady out of the Alabama power truck, and the firefighters and some other volunteers and a nurse that was along with them, we loaded her into our vehicle and then tried to head on down Highway 31 to Brookwood Hospital, along with the lady here you see who was pregnant, about to give labor, and the lady from Montgomery with the sick child. However, we became stuck. The volunteers and the nurse took the pregnant lady on the stretcher, walked about a mile the rest of the way to Brookwood Hospital. Now, as I understand it, she did make it all right. I don't know if the baby has been born yet. We're going to check back on that later and find out if mother and child are doing all right. The lady from Montgomery and her child, we got them there. We became stuck again in another snowdrift. Took us about 45 minutes to get the vehicle out of the snowdrift, but we did get it out. We got the lady and her baby up to Brookwood Hospital, where they're being taken care of right now. But there are a lot of people out there who have been stranded in their cars overnight since 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Some of them tried to get to some area motels that were close nearby that they could walk to, but not much relief there, however, because of the power outages, but it did give them some shelter. A lot of other people are still out there, and they're waiting for street crews and other people, rescue crews, to come by, but at this particular point in time, that help apparently just isn't available.
Yeah. You make us proud,
yeah,
Roy.
Roy, you had
what a morning.
You had a full morning. I can't imagine.
Roy, where did you become stuck when you're trying to get up to Brookwood, trying to get up the hill there? Is that where the big problems were?
Yeah, that's where the big problem is there, the weight of all of that heavy, wet snow has fallen a lot of the pine trees along Highway 31. They're going up through Vestavia, up towards Brookwood Medical Center there. And the snow drifts, as I say, they're anywhere from 12 to 18 inches deep. A couple of cars or trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles had been through, and you try to stay in that rut, if you will, and if you get out of that rut and get into one of those snow drifts, more than likely, that's where you're going to wind up stuck until you can get some help and get some people to maybe try and help push you out of that to get back into that rut where you can keep going.
Interesting to see, just from the two experiences you had there, it does appear that the only people who are out on the highways are people who have true emergencies and are really trying to get somewhere. Is that what you found?
That's pretty much it, Pam. People who have been stranded overnight, and there are some good Samaritans out there. I must commend them, because there are some people on the freeway.